right, cool. Greetings, and joining us on behalf of our Rockstar Chicago High School students, uh, including our special guest from South Shore International College Preparatory High School, home of the Tars, and Miss Shirley, who is the chair of the science program and mentoring program at South Shore. We have a very special guest, and also joining us on behalf of some of our HBCU guests from B. Howard University, Hampton, Clark Atlanta, and Southern University. We have here royalty. She is on the Mount Rushmore of all-time greats in the world of gymnastics. She is one of the top captains, leaders of the proud 102 year legacy of UCLA gymnastics program, the grace of Beyonce and the elegance of Misty Copeland. She is the real life version of Wonder Woman. And Janet Jackson's BFF, Nia Denton.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you for that introduction. It was amazing. And I also peeped the UCLA hat, period.
Yeah, see. You know, I got to keep with the fashion and the style,
Yes, appreciate it.
So I will jump straight into Q&A. I will pass the microphone to special correspondent Miss Monica Nia Jones. She is also Miss Chicago USA 2020, is in the house, and she has a couple of critically acclaimed questions for you to ask.
Thank you. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Nia. First of all, hi, Nia. So nice to meet another Nia.
Yes, right? Twins.
Right. Okay. So my first question is, what was it like to have Michelle Obama and Janet Jackson congratulate you after your epic Rhythm Nation performance?
Are you kidding me? It was like my jaw was on the ground. I could not even believe that they even knew my name, that they even recognized me and shouted me out and reached out to me. So it was honestly a dream come true that I didn't necessarily know that was a dream of mine to have them reaching out to me. So it was crazy and it was amazing. It was just filling me up with so much positivity and confidence to know that I was kind of doing the right thing.
Yeah, no, I completely get that. Like, because I'm sure you were probably just, doing your thing and just putting on a performance as you should. Mm-hmm. And the fact that you got so much recognition is like, I just congratulate you as well. Thank because you. I saw your performances and seen some of your work, and you're just, girl, I just can't.
Thank you. You're so
sweet. You're welcome. Okay, so your second question is, what was it like being able to be featured at the Met Gala last month?
Another dream come true. Like, they called me kind of out the blue, and I was like, they're like, we want you to open the Met Gala, and I was like, me, like, open it? Like, that's insane. Who am I? Like, I'm just a regular person,
right.
And I had to keep it a secret too, because I literally was opening the Met Gala, so I couldn't tell anybody. I couldn't tell a lot of my close friends, and I was like, this is like the biggest thing in my entire life that I have to keep a secret, which is so hard. But it was incredible. I was so nervous. Obviously I'm used to performing, but being in a room full of like all of your idols and people you look up to and like performing for them and opening the show basically for them was like that was on a whole nother level. That was crazy. It was so much fun. Like I said, I was so nervous, but as soon as the music turned on, I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm in my zone. I'm ready to
right
go. But like before that, I was like so nervous. But it was
what were your friends' reactions once they finally found out that you were like opening up for the Met?
They were shook. They were like, Nia, what are you doing? Like, I mean, of course, my receipts kind of have been going viral. So they're like, what are you doing going viral again? Like, Nia, why are you on my timeline again? Like, I don't know. I'm just here. Like, I just got called here. Like, I'm just having my life. So they were honestly so shook and so happy for me and just sending me so much love. So that was great to receive positive feedback from them.
That's good. It's always so good to have like such a good village behind you, no matter what your journey is. So once again, congratulations, Nia, because I know like this past year or so has been like crazy for you. But Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, girl.
Way to go, Miss Jones. She is the next Tamron Hall on the rise with her reporting correspondent style. So thanks,
Period.
Miss Jones. Um, Mariah Webster from HBCU's Howard University, honor roll junior student, holding it down at Howard. Miss Webster, you have a couple of questions.
Yes, I do. Can you see me okay?
Yes.
Okay, hi Nia. Such a pleasure to be talking to you today. Been watching your videos ever since the first one went viral, so
Thank
that's so
you.
awesome. And my first question is, how does it feel to now be a role model, a trailblazer, an inspiration for so many young Black women?
It feels like a breath of fresh air. Typically, the sport of gymnastics is predominantly white, and I've definitely felt alone in that in a lot of moments. So being able to inspire the next generation of Black girls is like so incredible. I feel so honored to be in this position, and I truly love it here. Go Black girls, period.
Yes, and that's on representation. Keep doing what you're doing.
Ew.
Also, I wanted to know if you've been to Chicago, what is your favorite thing to do in the city?
Yeah, so like I said, I don't know if you were on the call yet, but I actually lived in Naperville for a few years. So yeah, it's right around the corner, okay? I actually trained gymnastics out there, but I really loved going to the Navy Pier. That was always so much fun for me because I was kind of like a tourist. Like I said, I was only there for a little bit of time, but I loved going to the Navy Pier. It's always great vibes, great energy there.
Yeah, love the pier. You get all the good food, the Ferris wheel. So that was
Yeah.
a great answer. And I know you have the Gold of America tour coming up, right? So what can we expect to see from that?
Yes, we're on the road now. We've been on tour since September, the beginning of September, and this show is so different than any other Olympic tour that has kind of gone on the road. It's really inspiring. There's a whole message, there's a storyline for everybody to follow, and it just really shows that we're all human and that we all do struggle and go through it, but to look for the light and to find the gold within yourself to really make it to the next step, whatever that is for you, to the next goal and to push through. And hopefully you do feel inspired and feel all the emotions that come with it. You're probably gonna cry a little bit, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna clap along with us, but it's really to inspire you to find the gold within yourself and to make your goals happen.
Well, I'll be on the emotional roller coaster for that. We all need that, especially during this time period with the pandemic and everything. It's
Mhm.
important to dig deep into ourselves. So I'm ecstatic that you all are doing that.
Yeah, me too.
Um, my last question is just how do you manage everything? Because I'm a college student, I have things going on, and I'm like overwhelmed. But here you are, going viral, performing at Met Galas. Like, give me some tips.
Okay, girl. So time management was also something I really did struggle with. And because I actually was homeschooled growing up. So when I got to college, I was really lost. Like I didn't know what was going on. But like like the other Nia said, she said to have a good support system, and that's really, really key. Like your friends have a good circle of friends around you to kind of help guide you through anything that you're going through. And something that helped me is like writing everything down so I could really see like my whole week ahead of me, because trying to internalize everything in my head, it gets confusing, it gets to be a lot. That's when you start to feel overwhelmed and stressed. So kind of releasing it all out from your mind, writing it on paper so you can see fully is something that really did help me. And then I have my girls too.
Wow, okay, I buy planners every year, but now I guess I'm really gonna try to write in them.
Yeah,
I
right.
know people have tons of questions, so thank you for taking time to talk to me. And like I said, keep doing what you do.
Thanks, girl.
And then I'm gonna pass. Way to go, Miss Webster. I'm gonna pass the microphone to Miss Patterson. She is part of the leadership team of one of the greatest, outstanding girls mentoring programming organizations in the city of Chicago's history, called Beauty and Brains Organization, holding it down in Chicago. providing so many college scholarship opportunities to our future young ladies and future leaders of tomorrow. Kyra Patterson, part of that leadership team and part of the membership team, has a few questions for you.
Hello, Nia. My name is Kira Patterson. I'm a sophomore political science major at Howard University. As you already heard, I'm actually on the leadership team for Beauty and Brains organization founded in Chicago. And one of my questions for you is, how do you try to exemplify beauty and brains in everything you do? So on and off, when you're on the mat playing, doing your gymnastics, but also in your schoolwork and everything that you do in your daily life.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the last part one more time?
So how do you exemplify beauty and brains on the mat and off the mat?
Okay, it took a long time to kind of get to where I'm at, but remaining true to yourself, being authentically you is definitely a key to like navigating life in general, on the mat, off the mat, in life. For a long time, I really was confused. I was lost, and I really had to get back to my roots to know who I was deep down inside, so that I knew that nothing could shake me. And because tons of things are going to get thrown your way, negative, positive, all types of things. So knowing who you are and staying true to that and really staying grounded is really, really how I do that.
Awesome. Thank you for your response, and it's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
I have a couple more questions before we bid farewell, because I know you have a huge slate ahead of you as far as meetings and everything. Back in high school, back in elementary school, middle school, and high school, and this is a problem that is prevalent in today's society. Did you ever face any cyberbullying growing up as a kid? And if so, how did you handle all of those haters?
I actually did not experience too much cyberbullying growing up in elementary, because social media really wasn't as present during that time. But I did experience a little bit of bullying here and there growing up, and that was really difficult to really go through. And then of course now social media being such just the way it is now, like I have experienced some cyberbullying there too. But in terms of how I handled cyberbullying, I really just turn off my notifications. I try to not really read any of the negative comments, but of course they do come your way. And when people tag you specifically so that you can see it is when it gets hard. But just to know that those people who are behind the screen saying negative things about you have nothing better to do than sit behind a screen and say negative things about you. So you really have to understand that what you're doing is more and bigger than that, and stay true to yourself and stay positive with yourself, and just ignore the haters, ignore those comments, turn them off completely so you don't receive them to your phone. And yeah.
This question is from Christina. Can you explain the importance of self-discipline in health and fitness when attempting to achieve your goals as a student athlete? And the other part of the question is, at UCLA, who was your toughest rival? Was it USC, Arizona, or the Ducks at Oregon?
Okay, so could you repeat the first part again? Sorry.
The importance of self-discipline in health and fitness when achieving your goals as a student athlete.
So that is very important. If you have goals that you want to achieve, you definitely have to break down your goals and understand what steps you need to take to achieve those goals. So write them down, take it step by step, and you have to make that decision on your own. You have to make the choice to be committed or to not be committed. And you have to commit 100%, and you will be dedicated to everything that you need to do so you can achieve those goals. And then my biggest rival, so actually USC does not have a gymnastics team. So unfortunately it was not USC.
Oh, wow.
But our biggest rival was probably Arizona in the sport of gymnastics, but kind of overall at UCLA was definitely USC.
Right, definitely. Is it true that you want to pursue a career as an actress, perhaps as a stunt double in action movies?
Yes, actually, that's very true. Stunt doubling is another big goal of mine, mostly because I feel like it is really close to gymnastics, and I don't really have a fear of like falling or like flying off of things because I kind of do that every single day. So I honestly think it's really exciting and it's fun. Um, and like, who wouldn't want to be a superhero, right? Like, I
Right.
want to be a real life superhero. Like, that just seems like so much fun. And acting as well. I do want to get into acting a little bit later in my career. But yeah.
And then the last question that we have is, how instrumental has your family and close friends been throughout your illustrious career?
They have been incredibly instrumental. They have been my rocks, my support system, my light in all of the darkness. My family has sacrificed a lot for me, and it does not go unnoticed. I appreciate them so much, and I appreciate my homegirls too, because you can really vent to them and you can talk to them about how you're truly feeling, and they won't judge you, they won't ridicule you for anything that you're feeling, and they just help lift you up as well. So my family and my homegirls have really helped me stay on track and helped keep my head on straight when there were times when I didn't feel like I could do it on my own.
Mhm. And then going to UCLA and pretty much picking up where all-time legend Caitlin Ozaki left off with the gymnastics program. What was that like? Um, your first week on campus?
My first week on campus was insane. It was so much going on. It was so many different types of personalities, so many different cultures, so many different things just to take in. And to be following in the footsteps of Kaylin is really an honor in itself. I was on the team with her at the same time for my first 2 years. So I really was able to follow her lead, follow what she did and how she moved, and really her mindset is really a beautiful thing, and how she's so open-minded about so many different things and willing to try different things, and that kind of inspired me to try different things as well and not really stay in the box that we are so commonly put in the sport of gymnastics, and to really find myself. So she was one of the people to inspire me to do that, so it was awesome to be on the team with her.
And and um, and in closing, where can we find you on social media so we can continue to support here in Chicago? You have a humongous, gigantic fan base here in Chicago. And thank you so much for inspiring all of our future leaders of tomorrow. All of our young ladies here in Chicago are the real life heroes day in and day out that aspire to be the next Nia Dennis. But as far as your platforms, where can we continue to uh, follow your journey?
So my Instagram is Nia with 2 A's Dennis. And then my TikTok is nia.nation. And then my Twitter is Dennis Nia.
Okay, absolutely. And then we will definitely circle back with you soon because I also run an after school fashion runaway program. So so
Oh,
so
yes.
our HBCU students and would be honored if you would join us for our next show next month.
That's incredible. Thank you so much. I
No,
would love to.
thank you. Enjoy the city, and we'll be out to support on Sunday.
Thank you. See you guys soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.